Well, some homeowners might be looking to make a few bucks with the solar eclipse just weeks away. And if renting your home out isn't in the cards, could you just rent out maybe your front or backyard? Investigative reporter Kaylee Marintet answers that question for us tonight.
A big phenomenon bringing global attention to the area, the solar eclipse. It could also bring big money to the area. For homeowners that have a lot of property, it could mean making a profit off of people coming into town. We wanted to know, can you rent out your land to campers? Let's verify. Our source is Environmental Health Director for the Toledo-Lucas County Health Department, Jennifer Gottschalk.
When you're looking at temporary campgrounds, it actually is a law. And if you have 5 or more portable units, whether it's an RV or a tent, then that equates to a license.
But hold tight, that license comes with a lot of steps. Let's get into it. First, you need to look over the rules and regulations to even have a temporary campsite. You should also give a call to your zoning inspector.
If you're not zoned to have people on your property as a campsite because you're making money, you can be in a lot of trouble with your local zoning commission.
If you get the go-ahead, you have to map out your property, listing the square footage, where walkways and roadways would be, where bathrooms will go, the number of campers you plan on having, and how you're going to label each individual campsite.
And that's because if fire needed to respond or EMS needed to respond, they need to know exactly where to go and which site number to go to.
Each campsite has to be 1,000 square feet and 10 to 15 feet away from the neighboring site. Once you have that and a safety plan,
all of that has to be laid out on a grid on paper, and that has to be provided to not only us, but also the fire department.
The health department requires at least a 15-day heads up before you plan to have campers.
We are required to go out and walk through the site, make sure you have everything, make sure everything is labeled, and then we would issue that permit or license for 7 days.
So yes, you can rent out your land to campers for the eclipse as long as you have a license.
If you get caught without a license, you can be charged with a misdemeanor. However, if you plan on having less than 5 campsites, you don't need this license. Something else to keep in mind, you can't sell food without a license. These are statewide rules and regulations, and if you want to check out the list, we have the link under links mentioned of our website. With your Verify, I'm Kaylee Marintet.